Hello, I'm Adam Jeever, one of the Subaru specialists here at Sommer Subaru, and today we'll be doing a walk around on brand new Subaru Legacy. Underneath the hood of this Legacy, we have Subaru's tried and true horizontally opposed engine. This is a 6-cylinder, optional, standard with the 4-cylinder. The 4-cylinder will get upwards to 31 miles per gallon on the highway. Subarus have the highest resale value on the market right now because if you think about it, when you turn off your engine, if you have a horizontally opposed engine, the pistons lay bathed in oil their whole life. An inline or a V engine, oil will drain down to the bottom of the engine, so you have a dry piston head every time you start up your car. That little bit of wear and tear adds up over time. Also, with the horizontally opposed design, the engine is a very low displacement. It's actually only 18 inches tall. You place it very low in the engine bay, giving you a low hood line, also a low center of gravity in an emergency situation. You're going to be able to steer one way or the other because it's symmetrical. It's going to feel tried and true one way or the other. You don't have any sort of torque steer if you step on the gas or if you stomp on the brake. Also, over time, wear and tear, your tires, brakes, struts, everything will wear evenly, as opposed to having a four-wheel drive vehicle where you have a transfer case. Transfer case gives you essentially a second transmission on the car, where you have the ability to push a button, turn a knob, pull a lever, tell the differential, I want power going to this set of wheels as well. That's usually about 500 to 600 pounds. It's always placed underneath the driver's side of the vehicle because the control for that is on the driver's side of the vehicle. So you have heavier weight on one side than you do the other. Emergency situation, you're not going to have that tried and true even steering. You're going to have that torque steer when you step on the gas, and the wear and tear, tires, brakes, struts, it's not going to be even. In the interior of this limited Legacy, you have a leather interior, standard, heated seats standard, dual digital climate control, Bluetooth is built right into the steering wheel. You can accept incoming calls, make outgoing calls. It recognizes your voice. You simply push a button and say call home, it'll call home. If you have an incoming call, it'll display the phone number of the incoming phone call right in the radio face, and you can push a button, pick up, and you're talking. You also have an auxiliary jack underneath the center armrest that you can hook an iPod up to. Automatic headlights are standard on the vehicle, and you now have an electronic parking brake. It is simply a button that you push instead of a pull lever or having a foot pedal, saving you a little bit more space in the center console and a little bit more flexibility with resting out your left foot. The back end here of the Subaru Legacy, if you look at the trunk deck, you wouldn't think that the trunk has as much cargo capacity as what it does. It sounds very foolish when I say this, but whatever you put in the trunk will fit in the trunk, because the arms that hold the trunk deck into place are on the outside. They're not inside. You don't have to worry about your golf club or baseball bat or whatnot getting caught in the arm when you're closing the trunk. Also, the release for the rear seats are in the trunk, thus giving you a valet trunk. If you had the releases for the back seats on the inside, you could still get into the trunk even if you give your valet the valet key. The keyhole to valet the trunk, hidden, tucked up underneath here, right by the license plate. You don't have that gaudy keyhole in the back. Every Subaru is standard with symmetrical all-wheel drive. Subaru has the top safety pick for every one of its models. If you were to go out to Colorado, 1 in 4 of the cars registered in that state is a Subaru. They're meant for that kind of terrain. In the back seat of the Legacy here, you have your center armrest with your cup holders integrated into it. And I'm by no means a strong or muscular guy. The back seats are pretty effortless to fold down.